After the amazing ND75, it was obvious that Chilkey would release a 65% board. So this is the Chilkey ND65, a new 65% aluminum keyboard with some decent specs at a starting price of just $70. How good it is? After using it for last few months, this is my in-depth and long-term review. Shout out to Chilkey for sending out this one. ND65 is your standard 65% keyboard with a blocker that is made out of CNC aluminum case. It uses a two-tone colorway, and at the back there is this engraved logo with the mode switcher. And also there is this nice RGB side strip. Despite being CNC aluminum, the board is surprisingly pretty light at 975 grams. The case has nice anodization though. It packs in these white on black double shot PBT keycaps. They have decent thickness with nice font. For the mounting style, it kinda carried over one from the ND75, that is the silica gel particle gasket. It uses silicon bowl-like things for PCB gasket mounting. This separates the top and the bottom frame, creates sound isolation along with soft and flexible typing experience. This softness and flex is further complemented by the polycarbonate plate and flex cut PCB. This is a 1.2mm 5-pin flex cut hot swap PCB with north-facing RGB LED, supporting all HMX style switches for you to try. I was surprised to see north-facing LED in 2024. I mean, yes, there are some folks who prefer the shine-through keycaps for that gamery look and RGB puke, but this is moving away from the standard these days. The hot swap sockets are generic non-branded Kailh Gateron-like. As for the software, it has one and it works in Windows only. The software allows you to do a lot of tasks, including remapping the secondary layer, changing the RGBs and macros. The Tri-Mode PCB allows you to connect your device using USB Type-C, Bluetooth and 2.4 GHz dongle. And for the wireless connection, it has 6000 mAh battery that should last quite long if you use it in Bluetooth mode without RGB. The polling rate is 1000 Hz in wired and 2.4 GHz mode and 125 Hz in Bluetooth mode. During my daily usage, I didn't see any sort of latency related issues. Plus the board has NKRO like all the boards these days. For the switches, it uses Kailh's Blue Lotus linear switches that comes in factory lube. The specs are pretty decent as well. It has this top polycarbonate housing, bottom PA66 housing and POM stem. The switch's actuation force is 45 gram at 1.9mm distance and the bottom out force is 50 gram at 3.5mm distance. The switch has a very tight housing. And like all the switches these days, these don't require any sort of lubing or filming. As for the feel, it stands at the middle of the pack, that is not too light, not too heavy, and should be suitable for all sorts of regular usage. The switch sounds deeper with a bit of a poppiness. This is due to the polycarbonate plate and 5 layers of foam. Plus the stabilizers are factory tuned so that there isn't any rattling. Don't take my word for granted. Let's hear the sound test and you be the judge. So let me know in the comments how the board sounds. Personally, I really loved it. Plus tapping on this was quite decent and it was a pretty good daily driving device. However, there are some glaring issues the board has. And for that, I cannot recommend the board at the current price of $70 for wired and $80 for Tri-Mode. Here's the thing. I initially hoped that ND65 would carry all the top specs from the ND75. But unfortunately it didn't. It carried over only one mounting style, no backplate like ND75 and the board is super light, no magnetic connector, no ball catch mechanism, not facing LED. I mean, who the f uses not facing LED at this stage of the hobby? To be honest, I was kinda disappointed. All the previous Chilkey boards I've tried were actually superb. The ND75, ND75 LP and the NDT Kailh. And my expectations were really high for this one. The only logical use case of this board, I would say, would be for the newcomers who have absolutely no idea what options are there in the keyboard scene. Then again, you should do your own research before buying. Hence, I cannot actually recommend it at its current price point. I mean, they are selling the ND75 with far more better stuffs for just $100, and this tri-mode variant cost $80. Plus, there are a lot of alternative options in the market right now if you are looking for an aluminum pre-built 65% keyboard. There is this Yunzi AL68 with knob, via, more switches option, nice design, and for just $90 on Amazon. Then there is the king of value, the Lucky 65 V2's pre-built variant with ball catch mechanism, via, great case design in amazing colorways for just $70 to $80. Then there is this new Zen 65 that is coming from Wapkey really soon at $90. So, let me reiterate, Chilkey ND65 isn't worth getting at the current price. I would say the tri-mode variant is worth getting at around $60 or lower maybe. I mean, my advice to Chilkey, just adopt what you did with ND75 in a 65% form factor, and it should be more than alright. My urge is to take this feedback and improve upon the next iterations. So yeah, this is one of the very few boards out there that I cannot recommend at this point. So with that, I'm wrapping up for today. Thanks for tuning in. Goodbye and have a great day.